All right, today we are going to complete the second page of our understanding word problems. So you should have this packet that has the numberless word problems. I want you to cut out word problem number 2. See how I just did that? And glue or tape it on page number 2. And there we go. So let's see what this problem is asking of us. So it says, the distance from Washington, D.C. to Melbourne, Australia is about blank miles. The airplane has already traveled blank miles. How many miles does the plane have left to fly? So this question right here is, how many miles does it have left to fly to reach the final destination of Melbourne, Australia? Okay, so we're traveling between two places. We have a start and we have a finish. We've already gone a certain amount of distance. We want to know what's left. So again, I see a question word, how. I also see the question mark. So I know that's leading me or guiding me to what I need to find out. So we will say we need to find out how many miles the plane has left to fly. And in order to figure that out, there are things that we need to know. Again, I know that we don't have numbers in there, but eventually, like when we come into class, we will then solve these with numbers. Right now, we're just focusing on comprehending this particular problem, okay? So what we already know. Well, we know that we're going to be told how far or how long it takes to get from Washington, D.C. to Melbourne, Australia. So we know that we're going to get given total miles to travel from DC to Melbourne. And we also know that we've already traveled a certain amount of miles. So let's represent that in a picture. So let's imagine you have, this is point, or starting point, DC, right, Washington, DC. And there's a certain amount of miles to get to Melbourne. So we're not sure yet how many miles, but we know that when we do this problem in class, I'll fill in that blank for you and we'll be given a set amount of miles. Okay. So we start here, right? And the plane has traveled, and maybe you want to draw a plane. Here's my plane. There's the windows. Okay, the plane has traveled maybe this far already. Okay. We don't know yet how far it is, but we will tomorrow in class. I know I keep saying that. What we don't know is how much more to get to Melbourne. So what we're doing here is we're actually comparing. We're comparing the distance that we've already traveled in the plane to the distance that is left. Okay. So if we look down here at our actions, there's only one that talks about comparing. So when we do finally solve this, or when we explain how to solve it, we're actually going to be subtracting. so that we can compare the distance that we have already traveled to the distance that is left. So we can even put this together in something a little bit more like what you've seen me do with the boxes. So we can have like a box diagram that will eventually fill out when we have numbers. So we can say this is our total miles, right? And then just like our picture here, here's what we've already traveled. And then this part is what's left. This will be our unknown. You will know these blanks eventually. So what we will be subtracting is we're going to take our total distance between those two locations, and from it we're going to take away what we've already traveled. And then the number that will be remaining, will be left, is going to be what's left, how many miles that are left to get there, okay? So for our explanation, we can say this problem is comparing. I really want us to be using that word. The distance the plane has already flown to the distance it still needs to travel. So we will subtract the miles traveled from the total miles, and then we always come full circle. We're going to say this will answer how many miles are left to fly. If you run out of room, just write it on like extra paper and just tape it right here or something, you know, or staple it to it. So when we come back together face to face, we'll discuss more about actually solving these, okay?